So it's always really important to use the right tool for the job when you're doing something. And today I'm cutting this is a clothing rod, but this could be conduit or anything like this. And a lot of times it's really tempting to grab a hacksaw or a Sawzall or something like that. But I actually make just a pipe cutter. And this is a pretty simple tool to use. And it's a lot more precise, in my opinion, and has way less of burrs and things like that. So I've already made a mark on this thing. We're going to unscrew this. And then it's got a little cutter wheel here, and we're just going to line this cutter wheel up on our mark. And once we get it in there where we want it, we're just going to bring it on in and screw this thing down tight, and then we're going to start running this thing around and around and around. It's kind of how the whole concept of how this works. All right, so all we're doing is we're just several times around this thing. Now this will take, we're going to, as we go around, it's going to make an indentation, and as it does, then we're just going to take and we're going to twist this a little bit, and then we're just going to go again. We're just over and over and over is all we're doing. It'll take 4 or 5 times of screwing this in and then run a couple of times around this. And so it's not the fastest way to cut pipe, but it is definitely the truest and the squarest way to cut pipe, because this will be extremely accurate and square. And so I just heard it start to kind of crack a little bit, so I know it's about to break. So I'm going to go ahead and get this other side so I don't drop the piece that I want down on the ground. But I'm essentially just going to run this one more time. And there it goes. And it's very true, it's very square, it's very flat. Much, much cleaner than if you were using a Sawzall or something. The other thing is you will have a little bit of a burr in here, so depending upon what you're doing with it, you want to kind of think about that. The burrs, typically you don't have a bunch of burrs on the outside, it's on the inside because of the way that you had to cut it. This particular one has a deburring tool that I can do this. You could take a pair of needle nose and put in there, a pair of needle nose, and just kind of work them around. That would work fine, anything like that. But this is a very, very true and a very, very nice, good way to cut pipe.